Mama June, Lauren and Josh are getting separated? He got served with divorce papers. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June stars Lauren Pumpkin Eford and her husband, Josh Eford, are no strangers to drama. Their family is full of controversies and things have never been in their favor. Yet these two have always faced everything together, and their relationship has been going strong until now. Apparently, now it seems that the tables have started to turn. Viewers were in shock when they recently noticed some shocking clues hinting at their divorce. They were sure that something was wrong, and there was some trouble in their paradise. Is this true? Are Lauren and Josh really parting ways with each other? What are they up to now? Mama June. Josh and Lauren are parting ways. Mama June stars Lauren and Josh have faced a lot during their married life. They struggled with financial issues and back-to-back pregnancies. Hence, there have been uncountable instances when viewers felt that these two would part ways. But they always emerged as a strong couple and dealt with everything together. After all this, a Reddit thread recently pointed out that Josh and Lauren were perhaps facing marital issues these days. The OP explained that the former hasn't been live on social media for a while now. Moreover, the couple hasn't even shown any signs of togetherness in the last few months. But that's not all, because if there is smoke, there surely is fire. The thread added a screenshot of a viewer claiming that Josh was served with divorce papers in the current week and a picture of the documents. The OP wondered if Pumpkin's divorce would be part of the upcoming season, which surely would keep their audience glued to their screens. Moreover, fans predicted all the reasons behind their split and what happened that made them give up on each other. Mama June. Pumpkin will become Shannon's 2.0 version? Mama June has had a really chaotic life. She was a single parent of 4 kids who struggled with drug addiction. The celeb was after toxic men and never really had a stable relationship until she met Justin Stroud. However, when viewers learned about Josh and Pumpkin's divorce, they wondered if the history was going to repeat itself. This is because the latter has followed in the footsteps of her mother. Lauren has been a teen mom just like Shannon and struggled with early pregnancies. That is why a user even wrote, "Damn, so Pumpkin is gonna be June 2.0 single young mom with 4 kids." The fan admitted that this situation could actually be tragic and incredibly difficult for Pumpkin to deal with. Another one added, "She's just like June, even calling herself mama." Moreover, fans believe that Lauren couldn't afford Josh's absence in her life. This is because the latter has been looking after the entire household ever since Anna passed away. He handled his 4 kids alone when Pumpkin wasn't in her right mind. However, viewers are eagerly waiting for the stars to open up about these speculations and reveal the truth. Keep coming back to TV Season and Spoilers for more updates. In the chaotic world of reality TV, the Shannon family has long been a lightning rod for headlines. But this time, the whispers are turning into roars, as reports surface that Lauren Pumpkin Shannon and her husband Josh Eford may be calling it quits. Fans who have watched the couple weather storm after storm are left reeling from the stunning news. Josh has allegedly been served with divorce papers. What was once a story of young love defying the odds may now be crumbling into another chapter of heartbreak and emotional upheaval. With Mama June's past still casting a long shadow, it seems the very glue that held the family together might now be coming undone. A family built on struggle and strength. From the start, Lauren Shannon was no stranger to adversity. Growing up amid public scrutiny, unpredictable parenting, and an ever-present camera lens, she quickly learned to navigate both chaos and compassion. When her mother, Mama June, spiraled into addiction and legal issues, it was Lauren who stepped in, not just as a sister, but as a surrogate mother to Alana. At a young age, Lauren chose love, marrying Josh Eford and building a family of her own. The two became an unlikely but beloved duo, striving to build a normal life in the shadow of national headlines. They welcomed children, paid their bills, worked hard, and tried to provide a sense of stability that the Shannon name rarely afforded. Their household became a safe space amid the dysfunction, structured, calm, and refreshingly drama-free, at least on the surface. Beneath that surface, however, The pressure was mounting. The pressure cooker of reality. The responsibility Lauren carried was more than most adults twice her age. Raising multiple children, taking care of, handling financial strains, and dealing with the emotional scars left by her mother's choices. These pressures accumulated like heavy bricks, quietly stacking up behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Josh, though committed, found himself swept up in a whirlwind of responsibilities. Working long hours and juggling family commitments left little time for reflection or self-care. His attempts to balance work and family began to feel like a losing battle. With each passing year, the strain showed in subtle ways: missed conversations, quiet disagreements, emotional distance. Their relationship, once grounded in shared goals and youthful optimism, slowly began to feel the wear and tear of emotional fatigue. The sparkle dulled. The laughter softened. The bond that once seemed unbreakable started to feel stretched thin. A tipping point reached. Despite their efforts to keep it all together, the cracks grew wider. Those closest to the couple began to notice the signs. Josh appearing less frequently at family events. Lauren spending more time with her siblings. Tension surfacing in moments where there used to be calm. Their social media presence, once filled with lighthearted family posts and birthday celebrations, began to dim. The silence became louder than words. Then came the bombshell. Josh had reportedly been served with divorce papers. The news, though not entirely shocking to those closest to them, hit fans like a tidal wave. After all, if Lauren and Josh couldn't make it, what hope was there for stability within the Shannon family? The emotional fallout. The revelation sent shockwaves through their immediate family. For Alana, who had long seen Lauren and Josh as the only real parental figures in her life, the news was particularly destabilizing. The possibility of their separation threatened to unravel the only stable home she had known since Mama June's downfall. The children, too young to understand the full scope of what was unfolding, would inevitably feel the ripples of change in their daily routines, their sense of safety, and the atmosphere of their home. For Lauren, the decision was likely agonizing. She had invested not only her heart, but her entire future in this relationship. Choosing to end it would not have come lightly. Years of sacrifice, compromise, and dedication were at stake. But for a woman who has long carried the weight of everyone else's world, perhaps the time had come to confront her own unhappiness. Josh, known for being quiet and hardworking, now faces an uncertain road. Whether blindsided or braced for impact, the emotional toll of receiving those papers would cut deep. A family man at his core, Josh's identity has been intertwined with the household he helped build. Losing that foundation, or seeing it shift beneath his feet, may leave wounds that take years to heal. Mama June's complicated role. As the matriarch of the family, Mama June's presence continues to cast a long, complicated shadow. Though she has attempted to rebuild bridges and reclaim her place in her daughters' lives, the damage of past choices continues to echo. Some fans speculate that her re-entry into the family dynamic may have stirred up old wounds or reignited buried tensions between Lauren and Josh. In a family where love and pain are so deeply entwined, even the most well-meaning gestures can trigger unintended consequences. Mama June's attempts to reclaim her maternal role may have been welcomed on the surface, but underneath, they may have contributed to shifting dynamics that unsettled an already delicate balance. Public scrutiny adds fuel to the fire. It's one thing to experience a marital breakdown in private. It's another entirely to do so with cameras watching, fans speculating, and tabloid headlines dissecting your every move. For Lauren and Josh, navigating a potential divorce under public scrutiny only adds layers of stress and emotional vulnerability. Speculation swirls online, with fans debating the cause, blaming outside influences, or trying to piece together a timeline based on social media posts and subtle clues. Every unfollow, every photo deletion, every cryptic quote becomes fuel for the rumor mill. And in the middle of it all are two real people trying to make sense of their future. The children in the crossfire. Perhaps the most heartbreaking aspect of this possible split is its impact on the children. As young parents of 4, Lauren and Josh have raised their family with intention and grit. Their children have grown up in a home full of effort, love, and structure. values that both parents prioritize despite their own upbringing. The prospect of separation introduces a level of instability that neither Lauren nor Josh ever wanted for their kids. Custody arrangements, co-parenting logistics, emotional adjustments, all will require strength, communication, and compassion. For Lauren, protecting her children's emotional well-being will be her top priority.